J. Cole's on the worst hip-hop press run I've ever seen. I've just never seen such a thing. Okay? Like, I am now in the mindset to say, yo, J. Cole fans, that nigga hates y'all. You know how they used to say, like, certain artists hate their fan base because they don't drop? J. Cole hates his fans. I'm going to tell you why. Every excuse J. Cole fans used to use to try to defend him that he's not a bitch-ass nigga, he completely ripped it up to shreds. I couldn't believe it. Like, he didn't give his fans nothing to kind of, like, ride out with. He's, like, if they had anything that they were like, nah, it's because of that, he completely just said, nah, the people y'all arguing online defend me against, they're right. This guy, J. Cole, it's like a humiliation ritual. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. Watching J. Cole do these interviews gave me secondhand embarrassment. I'm not even a J. Cole fan. I'm watching J. Cole sit down, do a bunch of interviews, and you know what it felt like to me? It felt like J. Cole was Will Smith, except he was doing a bunch of red table talks without his Jada. You know who was his Jada? Motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. This guy, like, yo, they're asking me, do you think you're the best? How could I think I'm the best when Kendrick exists? Like, y'all talking about L Glaze when I was talking about Clap. Yo, this guy, J. Cole, was drooling. So the point is this. He basically comes out, he's like, he's slobbering over the thing at this point. Like, he loves, I don't know what it is about him. And, with all due respect, Drake's my guy. I'm a Drake guy. Everybody knows this. But I got to give Kendrick some type of control. It's like when Smokey say, I got mind control over Debo. Except, no, this is really happening in real life. I don't know what the fuck Kendrick has done to J. Cole, but it's like J. Cole has been longing for approval, and we can't even get Kendrick to say, yo, that's my nigga. All we know Kendrick has publicly said, fuck the big three. It's just Big Me. He ain't say, fuck Drake, I fuck with Cole, but I'm the best. He does both of them. He is not retracted. He's not backpedaling. He's not feeling bad. He's not having cold sweats at nights. But J. Cole, who drops some music, and the worst part about it, J. Cole keeps reminding us, he says, I didn't even believe this shit, man. Yo, J. Cole said the weakest shit I've ever seen in rap history. He said, man, when I was making that 7-minute drill, man, I was just trying to do some shit to feel tough. Like, God damn it, man. Like, the nigga's admitting that he was just trying to do some shit to make people think he had a heart. This is disgusting. I don't even like it, man. I'm going to be honest with you. My boy's doing a red table talk. I don't know who's his handler. Yo, listen, Ibrahim, I know you're his manager, but what are y'all doing? This approach of, because there's still Cole fans hanging on to a thread of, you know what? Maybe he's smart. No. Maybe, you know what he is? He's just more genuine. He's not genuine. It's not that, some people like, oh, you don't like Cole because you don't know what rocking with somebody that doesn't have an ego is. Bro, stop it. How many times you're going to watch this guy double dutch in between, still trying to make you feel like he's the best pop shit, right? He's still trying to pop shit at times. But then, of course, when asked or confronted about the shit he was popping, he completely just backs down. Come on, man. It's one of the weakest stuff ever. We could react to a couple clips in a bit, but J. Cole, horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. I was watching it in real time, and I'm like, it's impossible for me to look at J. Cole's legacy the same again. J. Cole torpedoed his legacy. And if you ask me, in 30 years from now, when this era was mentioned, J. Cole will not be in that conversation. And he doesn't deserve to be. This conversation, not even 30 years, 10 years from now, is going to be literally it's going to be a 2-horse race. From time to time, a lot of these other ancillary contenders remove themselves. And there's actually, I don't know what the exact term, but there's almost like a rule of two. It happens in politics. You can't find a country where there's like 3 strong parties and each party wins at an equal rate. You usually get to 2, A and B, and the person who is C, they have very much a smaller market share than the other 2 people, which means it's just A and B. And that's what J. Cole is showing us. Now, there's a time that I used to say there was a big 4. I used to have Big Sean in there. Big Sean, no disrespect to you, but Big Sean eliminated himself too. He got up on out of there. Okay? You know, my boy just want to be married to Janae. Got you, homie. Eliminated. J. Cole was in there, and we're like, but then J. Cole had those few years, he started rapping like he's, my boy was rapping like he was trying to get out the drive-through window at McDonald's, like he was trying to make it to be like a corporate CEO. Then we get to realize, man, when conflict and everything he said he was prepared for and he was the best at, when those things came, he folded. Folded like a lawn chair. He folded like a wallet. It was the worst. And that's when we now realize I think these interviews have cemented his legacy. His legacy is going to be a forgotten one, in my opinion. One that his fans will remember. But he won't ever really go down in the serious conversations of the people who will compete in the history of who ran it, whose era was it. You can think about basketball. There's a couple of niggas who was always in the mix. There was a time niggas thought it was going to be Carmelo's era. They're like, nah, Carmelo's, yeah, then you realize he's never won a ring. The only ring he got was given to Lala. It's over. Just fell out. He just fell out. He's just not one of the guys. It's okay. Unfortunately, we got to say that about J. Cole. He's just not one of the guys. What's the problem? He's just not one of the guys. 10 years from now, we're not going to argue who the hell was 3 or 4. Nobody cares. Only arguments we care about if you could make a reasonable argument who was the best. And if someone says, nah, Kendrick was the best, okay, I hear you making that argument. Maybe it's reasonable. And I might come back and say, nah, Drake was the best. But what will not be said in 10 years, his legacy's done, if you ask me. You will not hear J. Cole was the best. It just sounds crazy. I mean, the slobbering that he was doing in the interview, J. Cole might as well name his next album, I Let Kendrick Down. It's at this point, he's done bowed to the man's feet. He's done apologized 30 times. Listen, this is all you need to know. Even Drake think he a bitch ass nigga. And that's not nothing coming from me. I'm going off Cole's own words. We're going to react to the clip later. He said, yeah, Cole was supposed to, and by the way, he tried to clear up some rumors, and we're going to talk about those. He said, yeah, Drake was supposed to come to Dreamville Fest. But once Drake realized, and I'll just fill in the gap, how much of a bitch I was, and that I wasn't fully in it, he said Drake could tell that his heart wasn't there. Yeah, nigga, y'all loading up the gun to go kill the niggas that just spun on you, and then basically you over here like, yo, bro, do we gotta shoot him? Bro, well, yo, can't we just like, yes, he stopped the car abruptly and let you out. He let you out. That was J. Cole with J. Cole telling us without needing to tell us. Drake realized the bitch was in me. And he said, you know what, bro? Do your apology fest. I'm not coming. I ain't on that type of vibe.